Hello guys and girls, welcome to another video. In today's video I'm going to jump in to some market updates, give you some insights into what I've been seeing after reading some articles and following the different news groups that I'm in on the crypto front. But before we do that, I'm just going to head downstairs from the office down to the workshop and go and see if we bought a dud motor or if we bought a good motor when we went to Goldwood a few days ago. So fingers crossed we bought a good motor. Let's head downstairs and have a look, see what we got. Okay, so we bought this motor cheap, picked it up from Goldwood, which you saw in a couple of episodes ago. It was running and pulled out of a car, so I got a video of it running, but they suspected the head gasket had gone. Anyway, I got it cheap, so it's kind of worth the rolling the dice. I've just I pulled the cover off now, and let's throw this down here, and unfortunately, get some light on it. You can see it's definitely blown the head gasket because there is water and coolant all through the cam caps, unfortunately. So this is going to be a head off situation, and we'll figure out if the head itself is salvageable. If not, I'll pull the head off the other motor, take it to the machine shop and get it reassembled with a nice new head gasket, and hopefully we can get off to driving this beast sooner rather than later. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to show you, us pulling the head off a little bit more, and then we're going to jump into some crypto news and some updates on the crypto front. So that leads us directly to what I have to talk about today, and that's DeFi, decentralized finance. If you don't know what this is, you are in for a treat. You're going to learn about how the cryptocurrency market has evolved, and you are also going to learn how you can potentially take advantage of one of the biggest opportunities since the cryptocurrency market has opened. Let's jump right in. Cryptocurrency's promise is to make money and payments universally accessible to anyone, no matter where they are in the world. The decentralized finance, DeFi, or open finance movement takes that promise a step further. Imagine a global, open alternative to every financial service you use today, i.e. savings, loans, trading, insurance, and more, accessible to anyone in the world with a smartphone and internet connection. Imagine a global, open alternative to every financial service you use today, accessible with little more than a smartphone and internet connection. That's what DeFi is. This is now possible on smart contract blockchains like Ethereum. Smart contracts are essentially programs running on the blockchain that can execute automatically when certain conditions are met. And these smart contracts enable developers to build far more sophisticated functionality than simply sending and receiving cryptocurrency. These programs are what we call decentralized apps, or dApps. You can think of a dApp as an app that is built on a decentralized technology rather than being built and controlled by a single centralized entity or company. Get used to the word dApp because you'll be seeing it a lot more from here on out. While some of these concepts might sound futuristic, i.e. automated loans negotiated directly between two strangers in different parts of the world without a bank in the middle, many of these dApps are already live today. There are DeFi dApps that allow you to create stablecoins, and a stablecoin is essentially a cryptocurrency which is paid to the US dollar or the Australian dollar or whatever dollar it is that you're trading in, and lend out money and earn interest on your crypto. So you can take out a loan, exchange on one asset for another, and go long or short on assets and implement automated advanced investment strategies. So what differentiates these DeFi dApps from the traditional bank or Wall Street counterparts? At their core, the operations of these businesses are not managed by an institution and its employees. Instead, the rules are written in code or smart contracts, as I mentioned before. Once the smart contract is deployed to the blockchain, the DeFi dApps can run themselves with little to no human intervention, although in practice, developers often do maintain the dApps with upgrades or bug fixes. The code is transparent on the blockchain for anyone to audit, and this builds a different kind of trust with users because anyone has the opportunity to understand the contract's functionality or find bugs. All transactional activity is also public for anyone to view. While this may raise privacy concerns, transactions are pseudo-anonymous by default, i.e. they're not directly tied to real-life identity. dApps are designed to be global from day one. Whether in Texas or Tanzania, you have access to the same DeFi services and networks. Of course, local regulations may apply, but technically speaking, most DeFi apps are available for anyone with any internet connection. Permissionless to create, permissionless to participate. Anyone can create DeFi apps and anyone can use them. Unlike finance today, there are no gatekeepers or accounts with lengthy forms. Users interact directly with the smart contracts from their crypto wallets. It gives a flexible user experience. So don't like the interface to a certain dApp? No problem. You can use a third-party interface or you can even build your own. Smart contracts are like an open API that anyone can build an app for. And then finally, interoperability. New DeFi applications can be built or composed by combining or other DeFi products like Lego pieces, i.e. stablecoins, decentralized exchanges, and prediction markets can be combined to form entirely new products. DeFi is now one of the fastest growing sectors in crypto, and industry observers measure traction with a unique new metric called ETH locked in DeFi. At the time of making this video, users have deposited over $14 billion worth of crypto into these smart contracts. Intrigued? Let's take a closer look at just some of the popular DeFi apps out there, and you can try them today. You'll need a cryptocurrency wallet with a built-in browser to connect to these dApps, but more often than not, most of these dApps are available on your phone or on your computer. And I should note that it's early days, it's still very early days, so DeFi users should do their research on new products and services. Like any computer code, smart contracts can be vulnerable to both unintended programming mistakes and malicious hacks. And let's jump in now to just a couple of different options that we have in the DeFi space. So firstly, we've got stablecoin and decentralized reserve bank, which is MakerDAO. So Maker is a stablecoin project where each stablecoin called DAI is paid to the US dollar and is backed by collateral in the form of crypto. Stablecoins offer the programmability of crypto without the downsides of volatility, and you will see with traditional cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum. You can try creating your own DAI stablecoin on the Maker Oasis app. Maker is more than just a stablecoin project though. It aspires to be a decentralized reserve bank, and people who hold a separate but related token, MKR, can vote on important decisions like the stability fee, and this is similar to how the Federal Reserve's Federal Open Market Committee votes on the federal funds rate. Another stablecoin with a different architecture is USD Coin or USDC, where every USDC token is backed by $1 US held in an audited bank account. Borrowing and lend. BlockFi. And there's a link below for this one. So BlockFi is a blockchain-based borrowing and lending dApp that you can lend out your crypto and earn interest on it, or maybe you just need some money to pay the rent or buy groceries, but your funds are tied up in your crypto investments. You can deposit your crypto into the BlockFi smart contract as collateral and borrow against it. The compound contract automatically matches borrowers and lenders and adjusts interest rate dynamically based on supply and demand. There's a number of other different borrowing apps that you can use. One's called Dharma or DYDX, as well as Compound. Aggregators like LoanScan track, borrow/lend interest rates across the various apps so that you can shop around for the best rate. Automated token exchange Uniswap. Uniswap's a cryptocurrency exchange run entirely on smart contracts, letting you trade popular tokens directly from your wallet. This is different from an exchange like Coinbase, which stores your crypto for you and holds your private coins for safekeeping. Uniswap uses an innovative mechanism known as automated money making to automatically settle trades near the market price. In addition to trading, any user can become a liquidity provider by supplying crypto to the Uniswap contract and earning a share of the exchange fees, and this is called pooling. Other popular decentralized exchanges or DEXs include OX, AirSwap, Bancor, Kyber, IDEX, Paradex, and Radar Relay. All have slightly different architectures. Prediction markets. Ayuga is a decentralized prediction market protocol. With Ayuga, you can vote on outcomes or events, except you put skin in the game by attaching a value to your vote. Prediction markets platforms like Ayuga and Gesa are nascent. Both offer a view into the future where users can make better predictions by tapping into the wisdom of the crowd. Synthetic assets. Synthetics. Synthetics is a platform that lets users create and exchange synthetic versions of assets like gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, and traditional currencies like the euro. The synthetic assets are backed by excessive collateral locked into the synthetics contracts. No loss saving games. Pool together. The compostability of DeFi lends itself to infinite possibilities. Pool Together is a no-loss game where participants deposit the DAI stablecoin into a common pot, and at the end of each month, one lucky participant wins all the interest earned, and everyone gets their initial deposit back. So what's next for DeFi? Money and finance have been around in one form or another since the dawn of human civilization. Crypto is just the latest digital avatar. In upcoming years, we might see every financial service that we use in today's fiat system being rebuilt for the crypto ecosystem. We've already seen asset issuance and exchange, borrowing, lending, custody, and derivatives built for crypto, but what's next? The first generation of DeFi apps rely heavily on collateral as a safeguard. That is, you need to have already owned cryptocurrency and provide it as collateral in order to borrow more cryptocurrency. More traditional unsecured borrowing and lending will need to rely on an identity system so that borrowers can build up credit and increase their borrowing power, much like social security numbers in the United States, as well as tax file numbers in Australia and their FCIO scores. Unlike today's identity and credit systems, however, a decentralized identity will have to be both universal and privacy preserving. We're also seeing innovation in the insurance space. Many of today's DeFi loans are over-collateralized, meaning that the loan seem inherently safe because of the generous cushions of assets held in reserve. But the black swan of DeFi is smart contract vulnerabilities. If a hacker finds and exploits a bug in open source code for a dApp, millions of dollars could be drained in an instant. Teams like the Nexus Mutual are building decentralized insurance that would make users whole in the event of a smart contract hack. Another trend we're seeing is better user experience. The first generation of dApps was built by blockchain enthusiasts for blockchain enthusiasts. These dApps did a great job at demonstrating exciting new DeFi possibilities, but the usability left something to be desired. The latest iterations of DeFi apps are prioritizing design and ease of use in order to take open finance to a wider audience. In the future, we expect that crypto wallets will be the portal to all digital asset activity, just like an internet browser today is your portal to the world's news and information of the internet. Imagine a dashboard that shows you not only just what assets you own, but how much you have locked up in different open finance protocol loans, pools, and insurance contracts. Across the DeFi ecosystem, we're also seeing a move towards decentralizing governance and decision making. Despite the word decentralized in DeFi, many projects today have master keys for the developers to shut down or disable dApps. This was done to allow for easy upgrades and provide an emergency shut-off valve in case of buggy code. However, as the code becomes more battle-tested, we expect developers will give up these backdoor switches. The DeFi community is experimenting with ways to allow stakeholders to vote on decisions, including through the use of blockchain-based decentralized autonomous organizations, also known as DAOs. Something magical is happening in the open financial system. Crypto is bringing money online, and we're seeing a quantum leap in what is possible when it comes to the functionality of money. It's a rare opportunity to see an entire new industry blossom from scratch, and the DeFi space will at first play catch up with today's financial services industry. But over time, it's hard to even fathom what innovations will come. The power to build financial systems is democratized to anyone who can write code. Okay, so there's a bit of a deep dive into DeFi, give you some resources to go and start researching yourself to be able to use. The biggest one that I really like at the moment is the ability to be able to lend out my cryptocurrency and get some earnings from it, as well as to be able to collateralize my cryptocurrency and borrow money against it if I want to buy a car or pay some bills or something like that. And that leads us to today's sponsor, which is BlockFi. You've got the ability to put your crypto to work with BlockFi and earn up to 8.6% per annum with your interest account. Now, if you sign up today, you get up to a $250 crypto bonus with a deposit of $25 or more. This is really cool. If you're wanting to earn some interest on your cryptocurrency or just get some more crypto, this is a great way to do this. I also mentioned if you are looking to borrow against your cryptocurrency, they allow you to do that. They charge you a very low interest rate of 4.5%. They will lend up to 50% of your cryptocurrency. So if you've got $10,000, they will lend you up to $5,000 at a 4.5% interest rate, which is essentially in Australia what you are paying for a mortgage for a house, which is just absolutely crazy. And the loan is for 12 months. They're also backed by some of the biggest names in cryptocurrency: Morgan Creek Capital Management, Coinbase Ventures, Galaxy Digital, the Winklevoss Capital, and a few other ones that I can't pronounce. And that's it from me. If you have any questions, please leave them below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. You probably noticed when I started this video I didn't have glasses on, and I do now. So for those who noticed, you noticed. Very good. And as always, I've really enjoyed making this video. I'm really pumped to be able to keep providing you this content and all the messages that I'm getting. I don't know why some of you are messaging me directly rather than just commenting on the video. Either way, I appreciate what you're saying that I'm doing good and that you're really enjoying it. But yeah, definitely leave me a comment and check out BlockFi below. Sign up and get yourself either some interest on your crypto that's sitting in your wallet earning you nothing, or take out a loan today to do some renovations on the house or put a pool in or do something cool. That's it from me today. Thanks again. I look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's video. See ya.